Alright, so we are 9:26 on Sunday the 14th. This is a little too high, but there we go. How is this going down on its own? I don't know. Testing this out with no light except a ring light and the stove light. Let me check lights here. I think that's too much. Yeah, a little bit of light over there, the ring light, and stove light. I just got up, and I shouldn't be up, but I'm up. Because I went to bed like between 3:30 and 4. So I only slept like 5 hours. I just got up and I'm like, stay up. My lower body is sore. What did I do yesterday? I did those. Oh no, I did those. I screwed up my knee, and I've been rehabbing. Been doing squats with an elastic in between my knees and pulling as I'm in the low end of the range of motion to get the glutes working to get up, so that my knee is tracking well. And it went pretty well. I did 2 sets of that. I haven't gotten to any weight yet. I haven't been able to do it every day because I can't. My knee hurts, so I do it every couple of days. And I did 45-degree back extensions. I'm up to 9 for 1 repetition, 1 set, and 5 with the other one. So I did those 2 things. I think that's all I did for legs. And I did calves and dorsiflexions. So yesterday I was walking a little bit better. I realized I need to work a lot more on my feet because my feet are always sore. And that helped. My feet are sore now, but I know I worked on them. So at least I'm gonna work on them, and I was staying in a squat position in between the sets, realizing I need that too. So to give myself some TLC on my feet. Give them more attention. Limber them up. Strengthen them. Especially limber them up. I realized the knees over toes guy doesn't work on that. But I need to. Anyways, my glutes are sore. I'm like, why am I not up? Should be having another sex date today. We'll see how it happens. What happens. But that's why the title of this video is I Am Livid. Because there was this other guy before, and I had scheduled a sex date yesterday. And I decided to kind of go a little, start asking, where are you? Did you leave yet? And all that stuff, because he'll get like that. I stopped communicating with him last week, and he would start communicating with me. Because I was kind of almost over it, because I met the other guy, but also because I realized this guy is kind of like, this isn't working. After the 3rd time, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. But, I decided to keep him there since he was communicating. And then he pulls this where he's not even there. He stopped answering, and I said, are you going to answer me? Like, I started to keep bombing with texts, because, like, we scheduled a time and all that stuff. And, you know, I had mentioned in one of the lives, he's messaged me at midnight, and I didn't realize it was Friday night. But anyways, so he said, oh, I don't think I could come. And this is all in Spanish because he doesn't speak English or French. And, you know, so I had to use a bit of Google and a bit of, you know, what I know. I was learning better. But I wasn't having for that, you know, we're not in Mexico. I'm sorry, you know. The reason I'm saying that is because afterwards I saw a video, a guy living in Thailand, you know, saying it's different in other countries, you know. And then I kind of felt guilty for what I did. What I did was I'm like, and I said, why didn't you answer me? And then I said, ciao, bello. And then I deleted and blocked him on whatever contact we had, WhatsApp, my iPhone, and Instagram. I removed him completely. I was pretty angry. Well, I wasn't as livid as I used to be, but I immediately removed him from... Where is that? Oh. I immediately moved him from everything. And I'm like, was I too impulsive? Was it too... And seeing that video right after, I'm thinking, oh my God, maybe I was impulsive. And I'm like, should I have slept over it? But the thing is, the decision was already there prior, you know. I just solidified it. It's not that I went from one person to another. I don't know what's going to happen with this person. It's just that I put that to rest. It was a decision. I was a bit emotional, but I needed that to solidify it. Like when I realized, you know, remove people from Facebook or social media. It's like, no, we haven't been talking. It's not working. And then I need the motivation to just do it. Oh, hello. So that was the same thing. I needed that last little sign that, you know, you do not comprehend respect in a Western country. Well, Mexico's part of the West, I think. I don't know, it's part of North America. You know. Well, I know I don't be treated like that, you know. And I'm already over it sexually, and I didn't want you to come here, really. So I solidified everything. So that's that. Blocked him from everything. And that was the decision I made. I had made that decision prior. And it was the second time he did that, you know. And he thinks it's okay. And I'm not able to communicate, and I'm not wanting to communicate that basic respect for someone, you know. Especially since the language barrier is really hard, and maybe you meant like it was tentative or whatever. I don't know, but it's just that no, that's it. So anyways, so I'm going to put some coconut oil in my hair and some water and do it up. I already have minoxidil in from yesterday. I will should I wash my face? put acne cream on. I have adapalene on from yesterday. My eyes are still soft. I don't know. This ring light is tilted because the legs don't work. So it's on an angle because I can't buy a new one. And the light works perfectly fine. So you can tell I'm completely out of it. But hello. Put cayenne pepper in the coconut oil. Oh, for a hair stimulant? I've heard of that. I don't have cayenne pepper, but I don't want something that burns. I'd rather use medication. That reminds me, Proscar. That's what I use. I'm especially comfortable in the fact that there's what's that guy's website name? Hair Cafe. The guy who talks about finasteride all the time and recites all the studies. Oh, let me just throw this gum out. Wait, hold on. I've used it and it was good. Whoop. Mental feeling on the scalp. Yeah, because I don't want my head to break out. Because anything that tingles and stuff like that, it gives me contact dermatitis. So I try not to put anything on my scalp except for the minoxidil. Yeah, not even rosemary oil, any of that stuff. Anyways, I was saying about this bald cafe. No, hair cafe, because bald cafe is another guy with a bald head. But hair cafe is a guy who does all the studies on minoxidil and finasteride. And he was going against the because people would say do head massage and do things to stimulate blood flow. And, there's even a whole culture on it, like the Indian culture, that's all they do. They put coconut oil on their hair and they massage it. But it feels good, but that doesn't stimulate hair growth. And there's been many studies, and he was debunking what he would call the blood flow theory. And it's only been now that I finally started to believe that, because I used to comb my hair a lot to stimulate blood flow, and realizing I've had hair breakage because of that. So I stopped. Finally. I actually don't comb my hair anymore. I'll comb the scalp if it gets too scalpy, but that's pretty much it. So I guess that's why people can have dreadlocks and not need to comb their hair. Once I realized that it's not I'll stick right now, stick my fingernails in to scratch it and it feels good. But I won't need to actually comb it, and because it feels good, but I used to do it because I wanted that blood flow feeling, even though I didn't do massage. So I didn't put any water on. I'm going to put the water on after. I don't know, is there enough light? Because it's dark here, but this ring light makes it look lighter. It's not like conflicting with other overhead lights. I'll take some water. Let me see. Aye. True. The natural method. No combing. If it doesn't stimulate hair, maybe it stimulates. Natural. No combing. No, the no combing is because my hair breaks. It tapers, so I want, because so a lot of my hairs are fine, and I'm realizing at this length, because I have some hairs that go down to like pull down to my belly button, but it's not a lot of it. But some don't make it, and I realize after seeing small hairs that it might be breakage. So, because I don't get many split ends, but so it's uniquely for that. It's not for the scalp. The scalp, what I do is I wash my hair. I wash my head, not my hair. And I oil it a lot so that my hairs don't get stripped all the time. Every time I wash it. But it's just to... This is just water, by the way. So it's just weird. I haven't been using an alarm clock. And yesterday I get up at like noon. And today I'm getting up at like 9:30, and I went to bed at like 3:30. I don't understand it. But whatever. Yeah, my favorite hair channels, I mean, I'm after all these years, I'm only for the medication. Finasteride and minoxidil. I'm even hesitant to use which I might use eventually. You know, Dr. Dre has her low light level laser therapy, and she says it makes the hairs thicker. But first of all, it's an expensive machine. Hair Cafe is against it. He had 2 hair transplants. But he admits it. Because once the hair follicles are dead, that you can't revive them. But if they're miniaturized, you can revive them with the medication. And some people are taking oral minoxidil as opposed to the topical. But no, I do the I had 2 hair transplants. Let me just put this on. No, I think when you do hair transplants, I think are bad. Well, first of all, with hair transplants, it's an ongoing process. Like you do one, and then you try to maintain the rest of the hair with medication for the rest of your life. But it does progress, balding, if it's genetic, and depending on your severity. And so you eventually have to do a second one, you know, and sometimes even a third as you get older. A lot of people do, like, they'll go to Turkey, and it's really cheap, and they'll get like a big hair transplant done, like 5,000 grafts or whatever, thinking that they're set for life, and they're not that old. Eventually, and you're not guaranteed that all those hairs are going to stay on, you know. But also, you know, with time, balding keeps going, so you have to do a touch-up. And if you used all your donor hair because you went to Turkey, or there was another alveolar Mari or whatever, I don't know, there's people, it's you do small bits, you know, and you do it as needed, and you make sure you harvest them right. You have to have a really good doctor. There's hair transplant YouTube channel that does streaming every week, and the guy there had 11 hair transplants because he works in consulting, and he had a first one that botched up, but he has a lot of experience, so now he consults with that, and he mentions all the good doctors to go to, you know. But a lot of people just go to Turkey, and I forget the guy's name, Ansi, or I don't know, it's a specific place that people go to. But it's nothing special, it's just you go if you want cheap, and you get brought there by a limo, and you're in Turkey, and sometimes it comes out nice, but it's not, you know. There's no follow-up or anything, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And it's getting whiter. Usually I watch TV when I do this. Well, TV. The laptop. I just feel like talking. So, yeah. Just trying to get over yesterday. That bad scenario, and hopefully today will be better, but I mean, with less sleep, it doesn't help either. Let me see. So fucked up right now. Lots of nice. I think so. Well, lots of food, and yeah, they treat you well. Like the whole Turkey experience is like they treat you well. But they don't do the consult until you're there, and then it's, you know, it's an experience. But is the hair transplant good? Some people get good results, but it's like a lot of hairs being transplanted. You know. But anyways, the point of it is when you get a hair transplant, you have to maintain it with medication. Otherwise they die, and well, anyways. So the best is if you're already on medication and everything is stabilized and you're older also, so it's more of an indication of what your mature head is going to be like, you know? So this guy who owns the Hair Cafe channel, he had a couple and he documented them. And he's got fine hairs, but it looks good. And stabilized, and that's all he talks about is he he debunks all the crap that's out on the internet about what people say that is good for your hair growth, which isn't, and he shows the science behind it. So he's been doing it for a while. That plus some dermatologists talking about it, and I understand it more, and so that is why I stopped combing my hair and to see what happens. But I do notice that some of the hairs on my finer parts, although they're thinner, but there are ones that grow longer. So I've noticed that already. So that's motivation enough. That's all I need, you know? Because I was thinking for years that the hairs on my weaker areas are not growing. You know, I'll have hairs that are like, and it's only one, and it just goes to like there. It's one or two, and it goes to above my belly button. But I want the rest of them to catch up. Anyways, so that is my situation with hair. Or it could be I'm at a terminal length. But hair is like, it's a process. Whether you're getting transplants or whether you're growing it, not everyone could just kind of grow it without doing anything to it. Some can. But a lot of people's hair just grow to shoulder length because they don't take care of it, and it gets damaged by rubbing against your shoulders all the time. Anyways, this is where I use a comb. Where is it? Just to lightly angle the scalp hairs. If I don't go through. 2 people on the live. Oh, wow. Is it because it's a Sunday? Am I hitting the right times? I don't know. When you get a min and are bored, check out the Ape of Death. Mighty Boosh. It's the best hair song? Okay. Maybe one day I should do a, what people do, like, a watch party. That would be cool, I think. I don't have a green screen. I'm just gonna, use a laptop. Maybe. Hold up. I'm coming back. I'm just, yeah. Watch parties seem to be cool. Stay on live for several hours, watching videos. I'm getting close to on this channel where if I'm at 500 subscribers, I can get people to pay with for comments, like give gifts or whatever. I don't know exactly. Because I would like to monetize this channel, and this isn't a channel that's getting yeah, I like watch parties. I seem to like that. Yeah. I watch Vegan Gains. But anyways, yeah, about this. So, as I mentioned, well, I keep mentioning, because YouTube is so. This is not a channel where I'm. This is just like a diary type channel where I just talk about when I need to talk, and I don't do it in a way that's in a Mr. Beast type way. It's just it's very simple, and I talk just whatever's on my mind. Sometimes it's not understandable and whatever, but that's this channel. But I realize, oh, you have a channel too. Okay, nice. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you feel like doing, and it feels weird when you do things that you don't want to do just to get views. You know what I mean? I do have a few channels that have views, and it's difficult to keep up with that. You know what I mean? But anyways, just trying to smooth out these ends here. Keep adding oil. After I do this, I have a CPR lesson plan I gotta do. Been cracking at it. This is weird. This is the longest I've been on. This is gonna take like 3 days. Oh, you do to entertain yourself. Yeah. I guess you gotta it's gotta be a channel, that you do even if you don't get views. That's how you know you love it. Which is the same here. I've had this I think this channel is since 2016, so. So 8 years. But it would be nice to create a community, I find. I won't lie. I will not lie. 8 years. Nice. Thank you. Yeah. Because instead of writing, I have a bullet journal that I write, but it's mostly planning and my workouts, but this is when I need to talk to someone. So, and I realize people come and go on this channel. So it's hard to get ride or dies. And you could check out your analytics, right? On the stream. Man. I just broke the ice with the streaming, you know what I mean? Just kick the live and you do what you're doing. And that's it. That's what I do. So. Bullies. I don't know what bullies you can do, because YouTube is very anti-bully, right? So people do copyright strikes, they take them down, it's very easy. And there's algorithms that, like if you have words cannot be said, their comments don't even get viewed, and you get moderation, and so I don't know. I just find like when I do most of my lives, no one's watching them. There's times during the year that people do. It depends on when I start to do it and people and the interest, but then they leave. So I find that this channel doesn't have ride or dies, you know. How to stop people from attacking? I don't know. I think a lot of the hate comments and stuff they happen when you get really big. But I do have one video that has it's on 9,800 views, so it's getting 10,000 views, and that, you know. Oh, hello. Hopefully you'll stay over the years. Some people just talk to me and then they're gone, you know. Most people are just like that, so because the channel ends up being boring, you know, because that's what it is. It's just a regular, you know, channel where I just blab about nothing, you know. It's difficult for me to make friends on here, so. As I'm still smoothing out my hair. It's kind of like a meditation for me. You know, usually I'm distracted by watching something on the computer while I'm just fixing my hair. And it kind of relaxes me as I pull out shed hairs. You know, because otherwise I'm not awake anyway, so this is the best time to do it. I'm not awake. I can't think properly. And it's weird knowing that there's a couple people watching and talking. I'm not as first of all, this is going on for like 40 minutes. This is gonna take over 2 days to render on my phone with the internet. But that's why I do most of my videos that are shorter, but also I'm distracted. I'm not as down in the morning, this morning, because there are people I'm interacting with, which is weird. It's not weird, but that's the way I operate, you know. So. Just keep this up here. I'm gonna go check it in the mirror. Use the comb if I need to. I'm gonna put some more pins in it because when I go to the gym, I don't want this falling down. Yeah. So I had this in the sink, the oil with a plate, so it would all go into the plate and not into the sink. But then I have shed hairs. So where do you guys live? There's two of you and only one talking, but where do you live? What country? Or what state? Or what province? Or whatever. Obviously, English is the first language, so Northern England, okay. So I guess it's nighttime there, or late afternoon, or it's morning here, kind of. I'm sore up here too, from doing shoulders yesterday. I'm sore everywhere. I am in mid-afternoon, so you're several hours ahead. I guess it's the 14th there. I guess you're ahead of us. So I'll just pin this up so I don't have to worry about it. Now, it wouldn't normally, well, it would take me this long when I need to kind of meditate and, just relax, because I find this very meditating. Fixing my hair. If I do the minoxidil in the morning, I have to put it on and I have to make sure it doesn't drip everywhere and pat it and then let it dry before I do my hair. Then I get pissed off that I've been taking too long to get ready. It's a process. But if I do in the afternoon, before I go to bed, it seems fine. So it's all about not spending too much time getting ready, because then you feel like you wasted your day. And sometimes I need it. All right, I'm going to check this one more time in the mirror. Oh, I put the... Hold on. Be right back. So that's it. Yeah, today was the day for me. First rest day? First rest day from the gym, really? Is that what you're saying? I took 2 days off. It didn't help. Well, it did help because my workout, I felt I was better, but me, it's also when I'm on the rest days, I'm off the caffeine and then I'm all fucked up anyways. So I have to cycle caffeine use. This is not caffeine, by the way. I try to wait an hour or two before I start. But anyways, gonna wash this off too. I don't think I'm going to do. I'm debating whether I should wash my face. I'm not gonna do it on camera because this is so long for a live. It's never gonna upload. I'll probably lose it. But okay, so everyone is gone. I think now's the best time to say thank you for the conversation. And on to the next. And continue with my day.